Mr. Davis, you are suing the defendant for $2,456. Is there a relation here between the two of you?
This is my daughter, Your Honor.
It's your daughter, okay. Mr. Davis, why are we in court today?
We are here today as a result of her damaging my vehicle with a bat.
You're telling me that your daughter damaged your motor vehicle with a baseball bat?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Well, why would she do a thing like that, sir?
So let me back up for a brief moment, okay, to express why we're here. And we were estranged. And it broke my heart. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know where else to turn to. That's why we're here. This is the first time I'm seeing her in months.
Okay, so this is difficult. I understand. Very emotional for you.
Ruthie's, when she was born, her mother passed away from birth complications.
Oh, my God. Okay, so you have raised her as a single father?
Yes.
Okay. So you, I imagine, we're very close? Used to be. Used to be. Okay. So I understand. These are very high stakes. And what had happened leading up to, I guess, this property damage that you're in court today about?
So growing up as a single father with Ruthie, I was super overprotective.
I can imagine. This is your only child?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sarah was the love of my life. We were high school sweethearts. I met her at 17 years old.
Okay.
And at 22, I had lost her.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Truly. And I'm sorry for the loss of your mother, sweetheart. So you then take on the very big responsibility of raising this baby girl by yourself. Okay. She grows up into a beautiful young lady here. And where did this whole thing go so tragically wrong, sir?
So I'm an IT specialist.
Okay. Good job. Good money.
Thank you. Thank you. And I've worked hard at my company, at my own company. I've built it from the ground up. Oh, you own the company. You're a businessman. I am a businessman.
Excellent. Okay.
I'm a hard worker, and I try to instill that into Ruth.
Okay.
She made me so happy when she got into the program at the local university.
Okay.
Into the software programming.
Okay. And is that what you do now? Are you an engineer?
No, Your Honor. I actually ended up taking a sabbatical from school.
Okay.
I found out when I got there that I didn't really love IT as much as I thought, or as much as my dad wanted me to. So I felt like I needed to figure out my own thing, which is why I decided to take a sabbatical.
Okay. Now, you said two different things there, Ms. Davis. One was you didn't like IT as much as you thought, and then the other thing is you didn't really like it as much as your dad wanted you to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you realized it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
You took a leave from school. And what are you doing now, young lady?
Well, I still have the same job I had while I was in school. I work at a supermarket, and I'm a cash registrar. So I kept that job when I left school. But I just intended to kind of take some time to myself to figure out what it was that I wanted to do.
And you're still doing that right now?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think I might be really into art, so I've been leading into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this can't be what this is about. This isn't because she doesn't want to be an IT specialist.
It's not, Your Honor.
So what's it really about, sir? Because you're suing her for almost, $2,500 here. What is the $2,500 about, sir? You said she damaged your motor vehicle.
She did, Your Honor.
Okay.
That is correct.
So tell me about that.
So, while she was in school...
Sir, I said tell me about the motor vehicle damage.
She did not like what I had to say.
Okay.
And she took a baseball bat to my vehicle.
Okay. Do you have a receipt or photos or anything so I can see what this damage looks like?
Yes, I do,
Okay,
Your
you can
Honor.
give your folder to Elijah here, my bailiff. Let's kind of get our eyes on what the real issue is, at least legally. I think it's clear to everybody in the courtroom y'all got a lot of issues, but let's get to this legal one real quick. Okay, so this I'm looking at a very, very damaged, this looks like a luxury vehicle, very nice vehicle, but less so nice because it looks like it's been bashed in on the front end. Did you do this, young lady?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll get to why in a second, but I do see that there has been an invoice you've submitted to the court, sir. Front grille had to be replaced, headlight had to be replaced, bumper had to be replaced. Total parts were $1,456. $1,450. Labor was another $1,000 on top of that, $2,456, and you're looking to recoup all those expenses. Have you gotten the car fixed, sir?
Yes.
Okay, but you're out of pocket right now and you want to be reimbursed because she did this to your vehicle.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, young lady, how about it? Why would you do such a thing to any vehicle, to such a lovely vehicle, and to your father's lovely vehicle, after this man has raised you and taken care of you your whole life?
Well, it's a fair question, Your Honor. I think that it started when, I started dating my boyfriend, Lucian.
Oh, how did we know this part was coming? Okay, we've seen this story before. Okay, enter the boyfriend. Okay.
Well,
how long did you date the young man?
We had been dating for 8 months, and I did introduce him to my father. I think that he didn't really take into consideration my feelings for him and immediately judged him.
So your dad didn't like him?
No, he didn't, Your Honor.
Is this the first young man your father has met?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so this was shocking to you, sir. I guess you didn't really want to let your baby girl go.
Shocking is an understatement, Your Honor.
Okay.
Disappointment.
What was so bad about him, sir?
He didn't really know him, so I don't know if
Well, I mean, yeah, because you're
He just
struggling
rubbed
to
me
tell
the wrong way.
Okay, that's a little generic, sir. Okay, so anyway,
Thank you.
you met the boyfriend, he didn't like the boyfriend, and then that led to you going like a maniac and bashing the car in? That can't be it. What happened, ma'am?
No, so after we had been dating for about 8 months, and this was at the same time that I was figuring out that I didn't really want to go into engineering like my dad, I decided that I was going to take a sabbatical from school.
Yes.
And that was around the same time that I got pregnant by
So you got
Lucian.
pregnant?
Yes.
Okay, so y'all been in this courtroom for almost 20 minutes, and I'm just now hearing about the fact that there was a whole baby involved.
Yes.
Okay, so you get pregnant, and did you have the baby? What happened, ma'am?
So I went to my father. Again, we had a pretty good relationship to this point.
And at this time you were living with him?
Yes, I was still living with him while I was in
Okay.
school. And I went to him expecting him to be upset and
Yes.
disappointed.
'Cause you're
But
young and unmarried. Okay.
sure. But I did think that at the end of the day, he would be there for me to support me. And
When you say be there to support you, did that mean financially? Did you expect your father to take care of this child that you and this young man decided to bring into the world?
no, Your Honor, I just wanted, a place to stay.
Okay, so were you going to pay rent or?
That's what I asked.
Right? I'm just asking the questions, ma'am, that everybody in this courtroom wants to know. Because
Yes.
when I say, did you expect support, support could be a warm hug and a smile, or support can be paying your bills. What
Yeah.
kind of support were you looking for, ma'am?
I wanted him to help with living expenses.
Okay, thank you for being honest. You expected your father to take care of you even though you were grown and grown enough to have unprotected sex, I'm assuming, and grown enough to get pregnant with a consenting boyfriend. So y'all two decided to do what grown people do to make a baby, and then you wanted this man to take care of it. If I missed a fact, let me know, ma'am.
Well, I wanted to have the conversation. I was open to...
So you wanted to open up negotiations about this man taking care of your child. Ma'am, just get to it. Okay, so that happened. Your father said what when you said you were pregnant? He was upset.
Yeah, he was very upset. I have some text messages
Okay,
between
go ahead and
us.
give your folder, ma'am, to my bailiff.
So the first evidence you'll see is a text conversation between me and my father after I told him that I was pregnant.
Okay, let me see this. About our conversation, I'm not gonna have a college dropout and a single mom living in my house. You're throwing away your future, and I cannot respect it. You won't even listen to a single word I say because I don't care. This conversation is over. If you want to go off and be a rebel, great, but you won't do it under this roof. Okay, ma'am, I got to tell you, it's blunt and it's direct, but I can't tell you that this is uncommon of a response from a loving parent who's very disappointed and hurt that everything he's poured into by way of your future, you have decided to toss it out of a window. I mean, you do see this, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I know this ain't why you thought you could bash this man's car in.
No, Your Honor.
So then, okay, I'm gonna give you one more time, young lady, because in a minute I'm gonna just get both of you out of here because y'all are going around and around and around, and no one's telling me why we're really in court.
So after I told him that I was pregnant and he said that I couldn't live with him, I did understand. So I left and I went to try to figure out what to do by myself.
Okay, did you move in with the boyfriend or what happened?
He was staying at a hostel at the time, so I couldn't stay overnight there. They had limitations.
Very well positioned to be a father. Okay, he's staying at the hostel. Go ahead, ma'am.
So I ended up staying with friends for a while, and then ultimately I did see my father's points about Lucian, so I did break up with him. And after having a conversation with him that was less than favorable, I decided...
You and the boyfriend?
Yes, I decided to terminate the pregnancy.
So you decided after all of this that you were not well positioned to bring a child into this world,
yes,
and that this boyfriend was not well positioned.
Correct.
So you did what you have a legal right to do in this country, as of most states anyway, and that is terminate the pregnancy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. At what point did you terminate the pregnancy?
I was about 10 weeks along.
Okay, so about 10 weeks along, still in the first trimester, you terminate the pregnancy. Then
Yes.
you told your father this?
Yeah, so after I terminated, I thought that he would be glad. He never liked Lucian, and I was clear on the fact that he did not want me bringing a child into his home.
Well, he said he didn't want a single mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went back to him at that point.
I didn't want Lucian to live in my home.
You said you didn't want me as a single mother in your home.
Well, sir, that is correct. She is correct on this. It does say I'm not going to have a college dropout and a single mom living in my home. You don't even make mention of the boy, because if I'm you, that's not even a consideration. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you and your baby daddy living in my house for free? Ma'am, I hope you didn't even go to him with that. You wouldn't do that, would you?
No, I just wanted support emotionally.
So did Lucian.
Yeah, okay, so that's, if indeed, let me just be clear with you, young lady, if you even came out of your mouth and asked your father to support another grown man, because if you've grown enough to make a kid, at some point you are a man of sorts, you were out of order. You were out of order and you were out of line. And per you, Mr. Davis, you actually say that there is no single mom scenario. So this is what she's saying she relied upon in going to get the abortion. That's what you're telling me, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you said if I get rid of the baby and I'm no longer a single mom, potentially, I should be able to come home.
That's correct.
That's what you thought?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what you thought, sir. And one could see how it could be read that way. Okay? And so when she came home saying, I imagine regretfully about the whole situation, I've tried to better the circumstances. I'm not God, and I'm not in a position to judge the morality of your choice, young lady. I just know in this country, for the most part, it's still a legal choice, okay? So she made a legal choice, and you said what?
I wanted her to stay in school.
Okay, sir, the facts were already what they were. She had already left school. She had already terminated the baby. Do you approve of her decision to get the abortion or not?
I was warming up to the fact that she may have been having a baby.
Did you approve of her getting the abortion or not?
He didn't, Your Honor.
I need to hear it from you, sir, because you're grown.
I did not approve.
Thank you for your honesty. So you did not approve of the abortion. Is that what led to such tension that she picked up a baseball bat and to put the car back on the screen? This happened because you did not approve of her abortion. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that accurate, young lady?
He said he didn't want a murderer in his house.
He called you a murderer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you call her a murderer,
I don't
sir?
recall that.
What?
I don't recall that.
Okay. And you wouldn't lie, right? Because you don't like murderers, so I know you don't like liars.
I raised her.
Sir, did you call your daughter a murderer?
I don't remember, Your Honor.
Okay. Young lady, I do empathize with you. I don't think any woman in here would want to be called a murderer by their own father because of decision that they made, that they get to make in this country. We still get to choose as women what we do with our bodies. There are going to be people that disagree with your choice, ma'am. You do know that. But ultimately, it is your decision and you made it. But legally, I can't find any valid reason or justification for you choosing to exert your pain, your hurt, your anger, which may be valid feelings. I would be all of those things, but we don't get to retaliate in this way of just bashing another person's property. Therefore, my ruling is this. I rule in favor of the plaintiff to the full amount asking for the damage he incurred, $2,456. You're going to get your money, sir. But what you really need is the therapy, the prayer, and the resolution. I bid you both